What's up, everybody? Mark Fleetwood here. Welcome back to the Daily Grind Trader. Today, I'm talking about a couple breakouts. One I've already spoken of earlier, and two new ones that I hadn't spoken of yet. After a red day, there's a lot of bullish momentum. I know that sounds odd, but stick around and let me explain. Alright guys, you know the drill. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I enjoy doing technical analysis. I do it publicly. I do it openly. Hopefully you can use it for educational purposes, informational, or just for entertainment. Either way, use it how you wish, but know that you make your own decisions. You're responsible for your own money. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't do that. You make your own decisions and you're responsible for your decisions. With that being said, if you like these videos, please hit the like button, throw a comment out there, and subscribe to the channel. Again, inching closer and closer to 500 subs. At 500 subs, there will be a 500 Ravencoin giveaway. Just want to keep throwing that out there. Really try to make that push for 500, guys. All right, with that being said, today's video is about breakouts. And we know today, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin really quick. We know today, Bitcoin, had a little bit of a dip. It held a strong support line. I mean, it held support at 62K. I think it dipped below 62K briefly for a wick, but it essentially held support at 62K. Fine. A pullback was necessary. If you look on the hourly, though, like here on the hourly, RSI dipped really low, so it's really good. Oh yeah, if anybody's unaware, Binance US had this really weird wick where Bitcoin actually dropped down to 8K for a second. For like literally a second or two, it was like 8,200. Really odd, but I'm sure that flipped a SAR. But yeah, it looks like it's going to recover out of that just fine. Making a little bit of a bear flag that I was a little bit concerned about, but I don't see it being a bearish thing. You can see now the MACD is already about to flip back over. The bull should take off in the next hour. A couple of nice green candles here. We should push through this. No problem. All right, NEO. NEO I'm going to talk about because I did enter in the NEO and I have all my numbers set up. Entered at 43.80. Came very close to getting stop loss. Honestly, came really close to getting stop loss. Well, not really. I came close to getting into a negative position from my entry point. But after some of the down pressure today, it's looking really strong. A nice bullish engulfing candle here. And now we're starting to pump back up again. MACD flipping. The rune is going to flip. Nice pressure, buying pressure back up. So on the hourly, we look on the 4 hour as well. The 4 hour will, again, be a nice bullish engulfing candle. The bulls should spike back up. And on the daily, if you look out even a little bit further on the daily, and the daily is what I typically use to see how long I'm going to hold a position. On the daily, here, when we got in on this breakout, we knew the bears were coming down and the bulls were nearing the bottom. So the bulls on the daily on a longer, broader term hadn't even started to pick up yet. So this could really, I'm holding out for this secondary target. I could have sold in the first target and made 38%, but I'm holding out for the second target because I think once the bulls flip on the daily, then it's going to be a quick jump up. So that's just a recap on NEO that I've already talked about, and a quick cap on Bitcoin. The two big ones that I see that I like right now actually are Ravencoin. Ravencoin is one of them. Ravencoin, we've been tracking this wedge. I'm going to zoom out real quick. We've been tracking this really big long wedge, this long downturn trend, or this long time downtrend, and this long-term resistance. But we've also been in this downward, almost can't really call it a flag pattern, but maybe a long flag. But we had the big rise in August and September, or no, it was all in August. But we had that kind of nice parabolic rise in August, and then we have been downward ever since. Today, I'm going to zoom in on the 4-hour chart. We broke, we sold back in, and I think we get ready to break it again. I'm very confident that this sell back in was because of the downward pressure from Bitcoin. I think with Bitcoin getting some upward momentum back, Raven will be able to break this and then start to push towards the larger resistance line. So I'm pretty confident that the move for Ravencoin starts very soon. And my support line is gone now. That's weird. Line just disappeared. But anyway, yeah, you see, we're coming out. We're getting out of this. We broke. We didn't. The retest went back in. So we want to look for another clean break. We want to look for a clean break with a candle finishing strong above this line, this wedge. But it looked like the MACD tried to flip bearish, and it's starting to, and it just kind of faked out and is pumping back up. The RSI dropped sharply, and it's starting to pick back up sharply too. So this could definitely go back up, and I think the bulls pick back up and the bears lay down. So this is thought and conjecture. This is just me thinking what's going to happen with the market, the way the current market sentiment is. I think Ravencoin breaks this channel and starts to test the higher resistance line, and I think it starts to test, around next week maybe. I think 5 to 7 days it'll start to test 12.5 to 13 cents and really push hard on this resistance line. So as of right now, that's my thought on Ravencoin. It's not quite out yet, but it will be. And then the last one, another big breakout with big potential, because it typically has big swings, is ADA. ADA has been in a big consolidation pattern since it hit all-time high back here in September, and then spiked back up on September 11th, and this was the highest it's hit in a while, 278 or 276. And it's been in a consolidation since then. It broke out and retested today. Again, the retest was pretty sharp because of how sharply Bitcoin sold off today. I think it flips this upper SAR, like within a matter of the next hour. I think it flips this upper SAR. I think the MACD, again, and this is very similar to Ravencoin here, where it tried to sell back into the the negative position, back to like the bearish position, but it's going to flip back over. It's going to fake out and come back up. Again, look, the RSI sold down sharply. We are sitting right now at 50 even. It dropped down to 44 today at the minimum, and at 50 there's plenty of room to start going back up. Indicators look like they're going back up. We need volume to pick up on the oscillator, but other than that, kind of strange that the bears and bulls are running together right now. It's not something you typically see. The bears spiked up briefly, and both are running down. I think with the next 4-hour candle, you will see this split. The green will come back up. The red will stay down. And again, this is my thought. This is conjecture. Again, it's an opinion based on analysis I've made in the past and other views, and just reading the market right now, the market sentiment. So with that being said, guys, that's going to be the video for today. But definitely worth keeping an eye out. Keep an eye out on NEO, because that's already broken out, and if it's something where you can get, looks like it's making a bull flag here. Get on this first target, get up to the second target here. Like if you were to enter first target, the second target, that's still a 7 to 8% trade. So it's still not a bad trade there, even missing the entry point, or the initial entry point. Not bad. Ravencoin, definitely worth keeping an eye on. I think it's going to get out. I think it's going to get out and get out quickly. and ADA. I think ADA really spikes soon, and ADA's first target for me, the first take profit area, is going to be this most previous resistance at 241, 240, let's call it 242. And I entered this trade here. I set this up to show my entry level. 217.1 is where I entered, and I have a stop loss set at 212.22 or 212.25. I believe it was 212.22. But anyway, here I feel like if it drops back down this far to the middle point, it's not going to break out. It's not going to be worth a trade. That's why I set that there. If it breaks back to the middle of the wedge. But again, if it sticks on its current course, what it looks like it's going to do, huge profit potential here. So guys, like I said, that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed. Again, if you like the videos, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. And as always, until next time, peace.